Okay, so this is my TV setup. It's mounted to the wall on a gooseneck. I have the cable box, my PlayStation, and my Android box around the wall, and I have the wires covered with a wire coverer. I have the Bose system, CD and radio player down at the bottom. It's quite old now. It wasn't being used, so I figured let me see if I could do something with it. I have maybe the power cord, 3 HDMIs, and an audio cable hooked up. Some of my I had HDMI cords laying around, so instead of buying new longer ones, I bought connectors, and I did the same thing with the audio cable. So right here the audio cable is connected, and down over here you can see this is the connectors for the HDMI cords, just to make it a little longer. And then you go over here. This is how it look. I have it in my sneakers. So here we have my PlayStation, my cable box, my Android box, and an IR repeater. The IR repeater gets the remotes to work. I have more of these wires, but I didn't need to use the IR repeater for the way I have the PlayStation or for the Android box. I only needed it for my cable box, so I used one wire. I hooked it up here, and then I have the IR repeater going up right here, and it's right on the side of the wall of the TV, so that's where I aim it. Okay, so now the cable remote works just fine from anywhere in the room. I can be over here. As long as I hit the button, it works great. It works perfect. And now I'm going to go to my next port, which is my Android. So you see the Android pops up on the screen. This is one Android remote I have. It does not work with it, but I like to use this one because it has the keypad. And once I turn it on, it works. Just fine, as you see from all across the room. I just have this remote for my Android, so I don't have no problems. I didn't even need to use the IR repeater here. Now I'll switch the mode up to my PlayStation. Whip out my PlayStation remote. And this, as you can see, is working perfectly fine. And then once again, I didn't need to use the IR repeater at all. So I'm good. All the remotes are set up. All the boxes are hidden, except for the Bose speaker at the bottom, which I left on the floor. I didn't want to put that behind the wall because I feel like it wouldn't sound correct. So now let's just do a sound test from the regular TV. Okay, so now that we're going to do a sound test, we're going to start off with the TV sound at 50, and then we're going to work our way up to 100.
The opportunity of a lifetime.
You are our finest places of goodwill as ambassadors for our club.
Wow. Will they survive the cuts? Will they become Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders?
All of my hard work, all of the hours I put in, they're all worth it.
Tonight will be your last night here at training camp.
This is reckless and unfair of me, but I want to see the stuff they had to cut out because Jerry Jones was doing that around the cheerleaders. Mina, are you intrigued?
Of course, this looks amazing. So.
Okay, so now let's check the Bose. I have to go to my settings. Oh, audio. Okay, it's already on here. Perfect. I use my Bose remote. Turn on the aux down here. This is the Bose at 50.
saving solution out there. Should Tannehill miss substantial time?
This is a huge deal. Tannehill just become their leader. They were 5 under him last year. His career best season. He's their team. He goes down. They can't replace him. The season's over with. I think they have one call to make. Back in 2011, Adam Gase, when he was in Denver, he tore up the playbook in the middle of the season for a guy named Tim Tebow. You don't call Tim Tebow. You call Colin Kaepernick. A different kind of offense.
So the bose sounds louder, and obviously this is just talking. It's not the bass. If there was more bass in the audio, it would really sound a lot better. So I'm satisfied with using this bose system here, being that it wasn't being used as a radio and a CD player. It works nice for me.